It's been nearly a year since Jon Gruden was fired, not only as the Las Vegas Raiders head coach, but also as their general manager, after a series of emails came to light between him and a couple other people in the NFL, behind closed doors, private email conversations, where he got accused of using homophobic and racist language. In reality, the types of things that were said in these emails are not much different than things you'll hear in every single NFL locker room. There is no argument about that. Yet Jon Gruden was essentially burned at the stake by the woke mob, but the Raiders forced him out because they wanted to virtue signal. They wanted to do the right thing, which was an absolute joke. Well, now Jon Gruden is speaking out for one of the first times, not only to say, hey, he feels a little bit embarrassed that those private emails came to light, but also slamming ESPN, his former employer, for putting out fake narratives. Jon Gruden gives emotional response to Raiders firing, ESPN's narrative on email scandal, and his potential comeback. Gruden lost both his job and general approval from the sports media over racist and homophobic language found in a mass email leak. He addressed the situation by admitting his mistakes and contending he's still a good person. Let's listen to him. This is about 1 minute and 30 seconds long. Jon Gruden speaking about what happened with him.
I know you're in a lawsuit right now, so you can't really comment on that particularly, but you know, the kind of person you are, I thought maybe it was important that maybe you sort of share and just my little bit of exposure around you and the things I've read that your players have said and your assistants have said and the coaches you've been under. I think maybe there's been a different kind of person portrayed. I just want to give you the...
And keep in mind that so many of his players spoke up. It's like, listen, Jon Gruden's not a racist in any way, shape, or form. And in regards to the homophobia, Carl Nassib, who came out while he was active playing, even said that Jon Gruden was a huge supporter of his, that supported him behind the scenes. So it's all just bullshit. These people trying to cancel people. But let's let Jon Gruden speak.
The chance to talk about that.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm not going to... say anything but honest things here. I'm ashamed about what has come about in these emails, and I'll make no excuses for it. It's shameful. But I am a good person. I believe that. I go to church. I've been married for 31 years. I got 3 great boys. I still love football. I've made some mistakes, but I don't think anybody else in here hasn't. And I just ask for forgiveness, and hopefully I get another shot. But I get choked up, you know, because there's a lot of misunderstanding out there right now. What you read, what you hear, what you watch on TV. Hell, I worked at ESPN for 9 years. I worked hard at that job. I don't even want to watch the channel anymore because I don't believe everything is true. And I know a lot of it is just trying to get people to watch. But I think we got to get back to reality, and that's why I look forward to Saturdays, because you're going to get what you deserve when the whistle blows, and we'll see if the Razorbacks can get after Cincinnati, which I hope they do.
Yeah.
So there you go, Jon Gruden. You can tell he's getting teared up a little bit, you know, talking about the effect this has had on him. These fucking people at ESPN, these losers, these people who are fine to embrace him and promote him and talk about how incredible he is and they were his friends, all of a sudden, these private conversations come out. I guarantee you, every single person at ESPN, every person in the NFL, conversations they have in private, whether it be text, whether it be emails with their buddies, DM groups, whatever, they speak in ways that they wouldn't speak out in public because that's just the way it is. You don't speak to your best friend, your close friend, the same way that you would speak at a press conference. Nobody does that. And for people to pretend, for NFL players and people that cover the NFL to pretend like they're offended by some of the language in there, when in those very same locker rooms, you hear far worse shit than that every single day, that is a joke. Jon Gruden got a terrible, raw deal. Whether you think Jon Gruden is a great dude, a bad dude, whatever. The idea that because of those emails, he was forced to lose everything like that is ridiculous. That is part of this cancel culture nonsense. It's pretty ironic that Aaron Rodgers, who obviously is a darling for a lot of people right now because of what he did during COVID and calling out the vax and all that stuff, it's ironic that just a few weeks before Aaron Rodgers was complaining about cancel culture and the woke mob, Aaron Rodgers said that he wanted Jon Gruden out of the NFL. There's no place for that here. He deserves what he's getting. Interesting when the shoe's on the other foot, when the mob's aimed at you, that you change your tune. But nonetheless, not a lot of people stood up for Jon Gruden, during this time. You did have Derek Carr. Derek Carr said, listen, You hate what he did, but you don't hate the guy. He's a good dude. And like I said, Carl Nassib previously shared when he came out as the first gay active NFL player, Gruden was a source of support as his then coach. Jon Gruden got a raw deal, and he's finally speaking out about it and slamming these disgusting fucks at ESPN in the same breath. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.